My sister called me a liar when I told her our mother had changed her will. 3 days after the funeral, she begged me to tell her what I'd found. I knew my mother had changed her will because she told me herself. It happened 6 months before she died. She called me into her bedroom, closed the door, and said, "Maya, I need you to promise me something. Don't tell your sister about this until after I'm gone." I asked her why. She looked exhausted. "Because if she knows what I've done, she'll destroy everything." I thought she was talking about money. I was wrong. My sister, Claire, had always been the favorite. She lived near Mom, visited her every weekend, handled her appointments, and constantly reminded everyone that she was the daughter who had sacrificed the most. I lived 3 hours away. I visited when I could, called every night, and sent money whenever Mom needed it. But Claire always made me feel guilty. Then Mom told me she'd changed the will. She was leaving the house to me, not because she loved me more. Because she believed Claire was going to lose it. I didn't understand. "Mom, what are you talking about?" She started crying. "I found something." "What?" She wouldn't tell me. She only said, "When I'm gone, look inside the blue suitcase in my closet." 3 months later, Mom died peacefully in her sleep. Claire organized the funeral. She handled everything. After the service, she stood beside the coffin crying so hard that everyone thought she was devastated. Then, while we were driving home, she turned to me. "Mom would have wanted me to have the house." I said nothing. She continued, "You barely visited." I looked out the window. "I know what Mom wanted." Claire stared at me. "What does that mean?" "Nothing." 3 days after the funeral, the lawyer called us. We sat together in his office. Claire was smiling. She expected to inherit the house. Then the lawyer read the new will. The smile disappeared. "The property at 18 Willow Lane is left entirely to Maya." Claire stood up. "That's impossible." The lawyer calmly explained that Mom had changed the will 6 months earlier and had recorded a video confirming that she was acting voluntarily. Claire looked at me. "You manipulated her." "I didn't. You knew she was sick." "I knew what she told me." She started screaming. "You've always wanted that house." I didn't answer. The lawyer continued. "There is also a personal letter for both daughters." Claire refused to sit down. I opened it. Mom had written, "My girls, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. I need you both to know that the house was never the reason I changed my will. The reason is in the blue suitcase." Claire looked at me. "What suitcase?" I said nothing. That evening, I drove back to Mom's house. Claire followed me. She was furious. "You knew about this." "Mom told me." "What did she tell you?" "That I should open it after she died." We went upstairs. The blue suitcase was exactly where Mom had said it would be. Inside were bank statements, photographs, printed emails, and a small notebook. Claire picked up the first bank statement. Her face changed. There were regular transfers from Mom's account. 20,000, rupee 30,000, sometimes rupee 50,000, every month. The money had been going to an account belonging to Claire. Claire started shaking. "I borrowed it. Mom knew. I was going to pay her back." I opened the notebook. Every payment was recorded, date, amount, reason. Some were marked medical. Others were marked house repairs. But Mom had written beside them, "Claire says she'll repay me. Claire says this is the last time." Claire threatened to stop speaking to me when I refused. Claire sat on the floor. I didn't threaten her. I turned the page. There was one final entry. She told me Maya doesn't deserve anything because she lives far away. Then I found the photographs. They showed the condition of Mom's house. Broken bathroom tiles, leaking roof, damaged electrical wiring. Claire had told everyone she'd spent thousands renovating the place. She hadn't. She had taken the money. Then came the thing that finally made Claire stop defending herself. A USB drive. Mom had recorded a video. I pressed play. My mother's face appeared on the screen. She looked tired but completely clear-minded. I know Claire will be angry when she discovers the will, but I don't want her to think I stopped loving her. I changed the will because I need Maya to have the house. Not as a reward. As protection. Claire has debts I cannot keep paying. She has borrowed money from people who are now threatening her. I have tried to help her. I've tried to get her into counseling, but she keeps hiding the truth. Mom paused. Then she said something that neither of us expected. "Claire, if you're watching this, please understand that I'm not trying to punish you. I am trying to make sure you survive." The video ended. Claire didn't speak for several minutes. Then she whispered, "Mom knew about the debts. Apparently, I never told her. She knew anyway." Claire started crying, not the dramatic crying she'd done at the funeral, real crying. "I was going to fix everything." I sat beside her. "Why didn't you tell me?" She looked at me. "Because I was ashamed." That was the first honest thing she'd said in years. The house stayed with me, but I didn't throw Claire out of Mom's life. I sold the property 6 months later. I used part of the money to clear the legitimate debts Claire had accumulated. The rest went into a trust that she couldn't access directly. She hated that arrangement at first. Then she admitted it saved her. We still argue sometimes. We still have years of resentment to work through, but something changed after Mom died. Claire stopped competing with me, and I stopped trying to prove that I was the better daughter. Because mom had understood something we were too stubborn to see. Sometimes a parent doesn't divide an inheritance equally because the children don't need the same thing. Sometimes the most loving thing a parent can leave behind is a final attempt to save the child who is falling apart. And sometimes the sibling you thought betrayed you is the person who was secretly drowning the whole time. If you were in my position, would you have used the inheritance to help your sister after discovering what she'd done? Or would you have walked away and let her deal with the consequences herself?